Hey, so in this video I am going to give you a 3-step process to learn how to communicate with plants. So I am Faye Johnstone from fayejohnston.com, and I'm the author of Plants That Speak, Souls That Sing, Transform Your Life with the Spirit of Plants. So I have been guided by the plants for many years, and so this is something that I really want to inspire you to do too. And many people think that connecting to plants is really tricky. They think that there's some kind of special magic involved, and that's not true. Anybody can do it. It's really simple. So to get started, you obviously need to get outside. You don't have to be outside to connect with plants, but it's so much easier when you first get going, and it makes it really something simple for you to do, to combine with a walk out in nature, for example, or hanging out in your garden. So I'm here and I'm actually next to, this is a lovely tobacco plant, and I've got one over here as well. So I'm really in my garden, making it very easy for me to be drawn to plants that kind of catch my attention out of the corner of my eye. And I always like to be chosen by a plant. I always think that that gives us the best plant coming forward to connect with us. So step 1, get outside and get into your heart space. The space to communicate with plants is here in your heart. It's through feelings. It's not through the thinking head. Okay, so to get myself into the heart space, I might meditate for a while. I might breathe into my heart. I might hum a tune. So this is what you want to be doing. You want to be bringing that awareness down into your heart space. And I find it easy to place my hand on my heart as well, to tune into that area, and here start to tune into how you feel. Notice how you are feeling today. This is your opportunity to be really authentic with yourself. How am I feeling? What do I want from this encounter with this plant? What am I looking for today? What am I needing? And as you breathe, imagine you're sending your breath down into your heart, okay? And just focusing on your feeling. And then step 2 is to start to really feel into that heart space and start to open up to love, okay? Yep, it's all about love. So tuning into somebody, something, an experience that you really love and appreciate and feel grateful for. And now I used to sometimes tune into my old dog, because he was such a fun-loving friend. But actually, when I'm out in nature, this feeling of appreciation and gratitude and love is so easy. I'm on a beautiful sunny September day. The sun is touching me, it's warming my skin, my whole being is feeling sun-kissed. I'm surrounded by beautiful greenery, it's very peaceful. So actually, in my heart at the moment, it's really easy to tune into a feeling of appreciation and love. And that's the feeling, that's this vibration space that you need to be in to start your communication with plants, okay? Because it's this feeling of appreciation and honor which is going to be the bridge that connects you. Plants are always communicating to us. We're just too busy in the headspace to understand and tune in. So tune in through your heart and start to feel appreciation and gratitude. And if it helps to tune into something in your life with which you feel so grateful for, so kind of in love with and happy about, then think of that. But if you're like me, on a beautiful day in nature, it will be easy for you to tune into this vibration of gratitude, appreciation and love for nature, love for the environment. And what you want to do in step 3 is you need to beam that out into the world, okay? So from your heart, feeling that love and appreciation, imagine that is shining out of your being. Imagine it is filling your being. Imagine it as touching the natural world around you. And bring your attention to the plant with which you are hoping to communicate. And as you're beaming out, I feel myself, you're breathing in love, you're feeling the appreciation of the outside world, and you are breathing that out towards the plant, okay? And feeling into this space between you. Where do you end? Where does the plant begin? Okay? And open up your senses to admire the beautiful plant that is in front of you. Really start to open your eyes of appreciation to its form, its colour, its shape, its size. Does it have tiny hairs on its leaves? How do the flowers form? What shape are the leaves? Opening up all of your senses, so you might want to reach forward and touch the plant and notice how that feels. You might want to lean in and notice what you can hear, what you can smell. And obviously there's taste as well, but only if you can identify a plant is not toxic would I advise that you lean forward and smell the plant. Taste the plant. But you could rub it in your fingers, reach out and hold it. So really feeling into this space between you and this amazing green being, okay? Feeling the love and appreciation. Breathing in love and appreciation. Breathing out love and appreciation. Looking at that plant with loving eyes and placing that plant in your heart as a precious companion, okay? And then after you've finished exploring the plant with your senses for a while, just simply sit with the plant and breathe. Feeling into the love you feel in your heart and the space between you. And this is where you simply open to receive. We are so full of questions as we go through life that we often don't really allow ourselves this time to pause. And as I mentioned before, nature is always communicating with us. The rustle in the leaves as the wind blows tells us something. The fragrance that the wind brings, for example, brings a story. The way the plant is growing in front of you shares a story with you, and it's communicating with you. So it's in this silent space as you are feeling into your heart and tuning into the space between you that you will be receiving these subtleties of plant communication. And it's often handy to have a journal with you. You can note down your first impressions. How does this plant make me feel? And as you sit with the plant, simply breathing and admiring, asking yourself, how do I feel in my body? How do I feel emotionally? How do I feel when I touch the plant? Have I got a good feeling? Have I got a bad feeling? What needs more investigation from this plant today? If this plant had a message for me today, what might that be? If this plant had showed up to help me with a problem, maybe you're facing a decision or a dilemma, or you're lacking in motivation, or you're fearful about something, what would this plant have to say to you? And really that's all there is to it. It's a very, very simple, and it's all about slowing down to the pace of the plant. So easiest way, get outside, relax, tune into your heart by placing your hand on your heart, dropping into the way of your heart, noticing how you are feeling as you're in nature, tuning into love, appreciation and gratitude, and beaming that out into the natural environment around you, sending that love with your breath, sending that love in the form of verbal appreciation, talking to the plant, saying, hello, Mr. Tobacco Plant, it's so lovely to see you today. I'm going to sit with you for a while and connect with you. And sharing your appreciation with the plant, opening all of your senses, tuning into the way the plant's growing, the way it looks, does it look healthy? Noticing what you like about the plant, what you dislike about the plant, noticing your favourite parts about the plant. noticing how the plant makes you feel emotionally, noticing if it feels drawn to be with any particular parts of your body, noticing what emotions, what memories, what thoughts and feelings come up for you as you sit with the plant peacefully, receiving. We're not really asking questions of the plant. We can ask questions to ourselves and note them down as if we were automatically writing. But the best and most simple thing to do is simply allow yourself to be in the presence of a plant and receive. Tuning into the subtle ways this plant communicates, the slow way with which, to us, it looks like this plant is operating because we move about in such a fast and busy way. So hand on your heart, tuning in, noticing how you're feeling, and simply opening your doorways of perception and opening your heart to receive and be aware and acknowledge exactly what is going on in this now moment with you and the plant. And then when you feel like your moment with the plant is complete, remember you can always come back and sit with the plant another day. Give your thanks in some way to the plant. Show your appreciation. And I always like to say thank you out loud, and I may also leave a token of my appreciation, but I can save that, save the offerings for another video. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And notice that as you've tuned in, the more you tune in, it's like a muscle. This will grow and grow and grow so that it becomes second nature to finding this stillness within you, to finding that heart space rather than the head space, okay? And if you're used to meditation or shamanic work, you'll find that getting into this heart space is much easier for you. And it just takes practice and stepping out of that busyness that you find yourself in into this quiet contemplative space to open up to plant intelligence, knowing where do you end, where does the plant begin, and what happens in the middle as these two fields that have all this beautiful electromagnetic information in, as these fields meet, opening up to understand what is happening when the two fields meet, when the person meets plant, when my being, my beautiful energetic being, meets this beautiful energetic being. And it can be much easier to start connecting, for example, with trees, because trees are so much larger and therefore have a larger field for us to connect with and interact with. So let me know in the comments how you get on, and let me know if you have any questions. And you can always check out the YouTube channel, fayejohnston.com, for more videos and information like this. Take care. Bye.